Are you looking for a fantastic travel stroller that can also double as a great theme park stroller? If you are, then stay tuned. We're going to talk all about travel strollers, why I chose the stroller that I did, and the ones that almost met my requirements. What's up, Rockstar Moms? This is April with the Rockstar Mom Sisterhood, and welcome to my channel where you can learn how you can travel like a rock star with your kids and still have a fantastic time. If you want more toddler travel tips, don't forget to click that subscribe button so I can keep plenty more of this coming your way. So when it comes to travel strollers, I wanted something that was super compact, but also something that could double as a great theme park stroller because, as you guys know, we are huge Disney nerds. We love going multiple times a year, and I wanted something that was a lot easier for me to get on and off of Disney transportation with when it's just the two of us, because sometimes we just venture off to the parks, just us two. Umbrella strollers are just a no as far as that goes because there's no storage, there's no recline, you can't steer it with one hand. There's just a lot of things you can't do with an umbrella stroller. So all of the things that you can't do with an umbrella stroller were basically all of the things that I needed my travel stroller to be able to do. So I actually started off looking at the GB Pocket stroller, and I really love this stroller. It's really super cool. It actually folds up so compact you can throw it in a bag over your shoulder and bring it on the plane as a carry-on. Like, how awesome. However, there was a couple of things that made it not the right option for me, at least right now. The first is that there is very, very, very limited storage space. And when you're going to the theme parks with a toddler, that's a big no. Especially, I travel with my camera as well, my Lumix FC300, which isn't a huge camera as far as professional cameras go. However, it's big enough that I need a camera bag and I don't want to have to lug that on my shoulder all day. So I needed a little extra storage underneath, and that just didn't meet that. The other thing was it did not meet my requirements for a canopy for Jameson. Now I wanted something that would really block the sun out, and I wanted something with a little peekaboo window so I could check on him as well. The canopy was about this big, so clearly you don't need a peekaboo window, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't do too much as far as blocking out the sun. So that's a definite no when you're in the Florida heat at Disney World. I had to opt out of that one, and it really hurt me because I really wanted to get that one for a really long time. So then I started looking at the Colecraft Cloud. The Colecraft Cloud is a really cool stroller, but it folds up like an umbrella stroller, and it just was too much like an umbrella stroller for me. I don't feel like it had enough weight balance just from the reviews that I was reading, so I figured let me venture out, spend a little bit more than the $65 that one goes for. And so finally I was taking a look at the summer infant strollers. So looking at that brand, there were a couple that kind of met my requirements, so I started digging a little bit deeper, and I found the Summer 3D Micro, which folds up almost as small as the GB Pocket but had a little bit more of the storage and canopy requirements that I had. However, the only thing that threw me off was I wanted to make sure, as far as weight and height requirements, that it was a stroller that Jameson was going to grow with, and the height for that is only 38 inches. Now he's 36.5 inches right now, so that's an inch and a half. That stroller was not going to last till he's 6. He's a tall boy, and I don't know many 6-year-olds that are going to be less than that, so that really wasn't going to be an option. I kind of compromised as far as the compactness that I was looking for. I went for a trifold, and I found this stroller. And by this stroller, I mean the Summer Infant Pack CS Lite. It is a 17-pound super lightweight stroller with a one-hand collapse. It is a trifold stroller, and it has a shoulder strap included. The weight maximum on this is 50 pounds with a suggested maximum height of 43 inches. All right, Rockstar Moms. So let's do the unboxing. So right here is what I received from Amazon. It is, as I said, the Summer Infant 3D Pack CS Lite. Now it's a mouthful. It's a lot to say, and it's a lot to remember, but I did a lot of research and I looked into a lot of different things, and this was the stroller that I ultimately decided on. Now I'm just going to preface this with saying I have no affiliation with Summer Infant at all, and this is just something that I ordered and I wanted to share it with you. I wanted to share this moment with you. I've been hunting for a travel stroller for about a year now and just never felt like shelling out the money to get one, but I finally decided this is it. We got a lot of traveling coming up this year, and I need something that folds up small and easily. So this is what I found. So it came from Amazon in this box. It holds a child up to 50 pounds, which is one of the reasons that I definitely decided on this, and it's compatible with car seats. That doesn't make a big difference to me at this point, but it might to you. If you have one of the car seats that can click in, this actually will click in. So this is the kind of travel stroller that you can have from infancy, and it will actually grow with your child up to 50 pounds. Again, we do theme parks. We love theme parks. So this was important to me because a lot of kids where they'll be done with a stroller around 3 years old, when you're going to the theme parks, not so much. You definitely want to bring a stroller with you until your kids are like at least 4 or 5, in my opinion, because it's a lot of walking for little legs. And it is lightweight with a one-hand self-standing compact fold. So the one-hand fold was huge. And then it has an extra large adjustable canopy. That was another thing that I really wanted because theme parks, especially Disney, it gets hot there, a lot of sun. So I wanted something that had a really nice canopy, and it has a peekaboo window, which I think is really important because when your kid's sleeping and you're out in the hot sun, you just kind of want to make sure that they're doing okay in there. And I have this incessant need to stare at him, make sure he's okay. So that satisfies that for me. And then also the other thing is it says additional features, large storage basket, which is super important again for the theme parks, and has a multi-position recline. Again, we're going back to the parks. If it's just a plain old travel stroller and you just want something that you can throw on the plane and that's it, then that's fine. But the reclining is definitely needed when you're going to be traveling because, you know, naps are so important. And then it has a parent storage pocket, which I think is really great. A parent cup holder and a 5-point safety harness. I always want to go with a 5-point safety harness. I just feel like that's super important. So we've got our handy dandy scissors and let's open this bad boy. I am really bad at not doing these things. I really wanted this to be a lot easier than it is. Success! Okay, so just so you can see what I'm looking at right here, here's all the stuff. What I like to do is usually dump it upside down. And of course use my body to catch it. Make sure I'm not leaving anything in the box. We've got this foam right here. And it's tied with a zip tie. I'm gonna pull that right off. I'm gonna sit here so I can talk to you guys as I'm doing this. Throw that in the box. Pretty sure I missed. We have some more zip ties over here. Got our wheels. Kind of see those through the plastic. And just so you know, I've missed the box every single time. There's a reason that I'm a Disney blogger and not a basketball player. Oh. Looks like we've got our snack tray. Missed again. Our instructions. Oh, I got one in. And some more styrofoam and zip ties. Let's see if I can get this one in. Okay, we got the zip tie. One more piece of styrofoam. I'm just gonna rip it off. And slam dunk. Is that what you say? I think so. Looks like it's 3 wheels. We've got the snack tray and the cup holder. As you know, coffee. Toddler moms, I got you. Okay, let's take a look at our instructions. Jeez, this is taped. Whatever. I'll clean that later. So here is your instruction manual. And I'm just gonna do this with you guys. Because why not? We're missing a wheel. Okay, got 1 wheel, 2 wheels, 3 wheels. Is there another wheel somewhere? That could not be. Okay, we're going to pause this. Okay, I found the wheel. It was actually tucked inside of here. So if you do get this stroller, don't freak out. It might be in there. Okay, back to the instructions. So it tells you all the pieces that you should have, and now we have them all. And it gives you a nice little overview right here. All right, assembly instructions. They look very, very simple. So let's definitely take a look at this. The first one says to lock up the fold lock to release. So you'll see, like you can see how light this thing is. I'm picking it up without. So this little gray thing releases it, and there you go. Cool. So I opened it until it clicked. I have it laying down right here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So that is step 1 and 2. So I actually unhooked the gray piece and I pulled up with one hand. And that's where we are. So your front wheels actually look like this with these longer arms here, or whatever that's called. It's another front wheel. Your back wheels, they look, let me take this little styrofoam off. They look like this. So they've got no arm, just a little tab. So I have this upside down and kind of backwards, so make sure you put the wheels on the right parts, because I've put things together and definitely screwed it up, but I think that's how you learn. So, but just save some time. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see over here. I think you can. So you take this, you push it in, and then you pull it, and you want to make sure, tug it really good, make sure it's on there, because if it's not, then you're probably gonna have some problems. We're just going to repeat this for that side. It goes in really easily, guys. No problems at all with that. And then onto the back wheels. By the way, it's gonna be really hard to mess this up. The back wheels go on the sides. I don't think you can reverse the things, so for what it's worth, it's pretty easy. So there you go. And you just click that in. And if you did want to take the wheels off, I'm gonna show you this right here if I can. There's this little silver tab here. So you click your wheel in, you're pulling, it's not coming off, right? But if you ever wanted to take the wheel off for any reason, you can do that. It's time for the final wheel. All right, clicked in. All the wheels are clicked in and they're secure. So now let's look at the next little bit of information. Okay, snap the tray into position. So we've got our tray here. Push this back and obviously make sure that the tray isn't upside down. Again, I speak from experience. And there you go. Snaps right in. All right, and now for the final piece. Mama's coffee holder. Or as Jameson calls it, Pocky. Mama's Pocky. Because I love coffee. And he knows that I love coffee. And he just assumes that I'm always drinking coffee. I'm going to turn it this way. What's cool, guys, is you can see there's a tab here. And there's a tab here. So whether you're righty or lefty, you can have your coffee. There we go. I'm a righty, so I put it on the right side. All right, so we've got this thing put together, and now it's time to check out the features. Back here, you can see, or you can recline the seat. There's a little snap here. It looks like there's a loop right here, and you can just push, and then push the seat up, and then you want to recline. This is great because the one that I have is a little bit harder to move up and down, but this one actually moves with ease. And then you can see here, this is the parent storage area that they were talking about. I actually love this, and I was looking at cell phone holders, and they have some that clipped on the same way that the cup holder does. But then I was thinking, being in the summer heat, my phone always overheats. This will at least do a better job at keeping my phone from overheating, so I thought that was really cool. And then here's your under storage. Now, it's not huge, it's not big like the huge stroller that I have, but again, we're talking about a travel stroller. A lot of travel strollers don't even have this. So I've got it turned around, and let's take a look. I really like this tray here. I think this is great, can hold little snacks and a little juice cup. This 5-point harness is fantastic. The thing that I love about a lot of these 5-point harnesses is you can actually, you can see here, unhook it so you can just do the lap if you wanted to, but then you can also do it like this. You can adjust these straps depending on how big your child is. I'm definitely gonna have to adjust these. I like that it's a nice, I wish you could feel this because it's a really nice like waterproof type material, but it's also really soft. So I feel like this is gonna be perfect. It doesn't feel like anything that's gonna get hot in the sun. So I think that this is gonna be great. Let's adjust these straps together. So you're just gonna unclick this, pull this little shoulder strap off, and pull it out as many loops as you need to. So for me, little man's tall, so we're just gonna pull it out of all of these. And then let's take a look at this canopy. Like, guys, seriously, I'm gonna turn this to the side. Look at this. That is a great canopy. Oh, and by the way, let's take a look at this tray. It pulls off if you want it to with these little tabs right there. And then you can just snap it back on. So we've got this canopy. We've also got, let's turn it this way again. Okay. And you've also got your peekaboo, and it's netted, so that's really cool too. Alright guys, so I'm going to try to do it from this angle. If I can do it from this angle, then this thing is amazing, and I have no experience with this stroller whatsoever, so we're going to try this together. I'm going to have to find a different angle to show you guys. I definitely need to put this on the floor. Okay, pause. So I actually can leave this up here. I want to show you guys this really quickly. It's actually a safety feature. You have to just slide it and it snaps right back. You have to press that while you're depressing this here to fold this up. And then this right here, as you can see, this is super light, but this is your brake. I can do this with my finger. That was another big thing because I actually read some strollers had brakes that were hard to depress, and if you're wearing flip-flops, and I like to wear flip-flops. Like, this is for vacation. So I should be able to do this from up here, and check that out. And what's cool is this little gray piece here, it automatically clicks right back in. This is very light. Think about this when you're on the Disney buses and you're trying to hold the stroller, hold the toddler, make sure the stroller doesn't fall down. This is great. And then when we want to open it back up, we unhook. First of all, I take the safety off, and then you just pop it right open. I am so digging this. I actually just brought it downstairs after we put it together, let Jameson see it. He jumped in it. He so wanted to try it out. He was super excited. It actually is very maneuverable. I could actually spin it basically with him in it with one hand, which he got such a kick out of. But it's very, very nimble, so you can actually go through the crowds at the parks. You can go through the airport, and it does fold up really well. And what I didn't show you guys is that it actually has a strap that is hidden underneath, and it wasn't in the instructions, but it was hidden underneath, and you actually click it together, and it's a carry strap, so you can actually carry it on your shoulder. So it's super light. It's something you can hold on your shoulder. It's definitely the best mix of a travel stroller and a theme park stroller. So if you're looking for a great stroller that's going to last you through the years, even beyond toddlerhood, for you big theme park goers that know that you're going to use that stroller when they get a little bit taller, then this is definitely the stroller that you have to choose. And again, I have no affiliation with them. I just really wanted to share my insights with you as far as what my research brought, and hopefully save you guys many hours that I spent researching. So there it is. There's the input. So I wanted to give you a little post-production update to the review, since I did get to use the stroller a ton over 4th of July weekend. And I have to tell you, I love the stroller just as much as I did before. Jameson and I had such a fun time hanging out all of 4th of July weekend. We used the stroller. He was super comfortable. It's very, very nimble. And if you're on concrete or normal terrain, you're totally fine. I will tell you, it is not an off-roading stroller. I don't think it's ever been intended to be. So just keep that in mind if you're looking for something that you're going to take to the mountains. Like, this is not the stroller for you. But other than that, it's a great stroller, perfect for travel, super lightweight. I hear. All in all, it is a fantastic travel stroller, and Jameson was very comfortable in it too. So I love you, and we love the stroller. So there you go. If you guys are looking for more toddler travel tips, especially those concerning Disney World, check out these videos. I love you, Rockstar Moms, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.